In the heart of Australia, where danger lurks in the shadows, something far worse than nature's predators has been unleashed. A secret experiment, a horrific mistake, and a terror that no one saw coming. The disappearances started small, pets vanishing without a trace. Then, children. Fear spread through the town like wildfire, but no one could imagine the nightmare hiding in the darkness. Tonight, we uncover the horrifying truth behind Lab 88, and the monster that still may be out there. This is the story of Lab 88, the spider experiment. In a quiet Australian town, nestled between dense forests and dry, sun-scorched plains, the presence of deadly spiders was as common as the breeze. No one paid much attention to the occasional venomous visitor lurking in the corners of their homes. But something far worse was about to emerge, something beyond nature's design. Dr. Malcolm and Dr. Elaine Carter, a married couple of renowned biologists, had spent years in their home laboratory, working under the radar on genetic experiments with arachnids. Their mission, to manipulate spider DNA, accelerating growth, increasing intelligence, and enhancing survivability. Lab 88, as they called their secret basement facility, housed their greatest and most terrifying success, one they could never have foreseen. It started small. A few missing cats, then dogs. Families assumed their pets had wandered off, but the trend was undeniable. One by one, the animals vanished without a trace. As days passed, the unease in the community grew, but nothing could have prepared them for what came next. The first missing child was a 7-year-old boy named Danny Fletcher. His mother swore she had tucked him into bed, but by morning he was gone. No signs of forced entry, no footprints, nothing but the eerie silence of an undisturbed room. The town spiraled into panic when another child, a 10-year-old girl named Lisa Morgan, disappeared only days later under identical circumstances. Parents held their children closer, locking doors and setting up security cameras. But none of them could capture what lurked in the darkness. None of them knew that the true horror was something no camera could anticipate, something that could move in eerie silence, weaving unseen pathways through the town. Malcolm and Elaine knew. They had suspected it the moment the disappearances began. 2 months prior, their most ambitious experiment had gone wrong. Their work had birthed something unnatural, a spider unlike any other. It had grown at an exponential rate, far beyond their calculations. One night, it escaped. How it managed to break free, they never discovered. All they knew was that the creature was out there, and now it was hunting. Fear clawed at them as they watched the news unfold. They knew they had to leave, immediately. Their 2 children, Emma and Ryan, had no idea of their parents' dark secret, and the couple planned to keep it that way. Selling the house and moving far away was their only solution. But the spiders had their own plans. It was a humid summer night when the Carters' nightmare reached its climax. As the family lay in their beds, something moved outside. Not just one thing, 2. Skittering legs. A faint clicking sound. The sensation of something large shifting in the shadows. Then, silence. The creatures moved with eerie precision, slipping into the house without disturbing so much as a floorboard. They knew their prey. They knew where their creators slept. The children's room was locked, but that didn't matter. The spiders weren't interested in them. Malcolm awoke to something pressing against his leg. A heavy, chitinous limb. His eyes shot open, and in the dim glow of the moonlight, he saw it. A spider the size of a grown man. Before he could scream, fangs plunged into his neck, delivering a paralytic venom that stole his voice, his breath, his life. Elaine woke a second too late, just in time to see her husband dragged off the bed, silken threads already cocooning his body. She barely gasped before the second spider seized her, its glossy black eyes reflecting her sheer terror. The children slept soundly, unaware that their parents were being taken into the night. Morning came, and Emma and Ryan found the house eerily quiet. No breakfast cooking, no morning news playing in the background. Their parents were gone. Police arrived soon after, uncovering the secret basement laboratory, Lab 88. Inside, they found containment cells, genetic samples, and hundreds of files detailing their experiments. But no bodies. No trace of Malcolm and Elaine Carter. Just the suffocating knowledge that they had been involved in something monstrous. Days turned into weeks. The town remained on edge, but without any solid leads, the case remained unsolved. Then the woodsman found the cocoons. Deep in the forest, he stumbled upon two massive silk-wrapped bodies hanging high in the treetops. He had no time to wonder, because something else was there. A clicking sound, a shifting shadow. The monstrous spider lunged at him, its fangs poised to strike. But the woodsman had a gun. A single shot rang out, and the creature collapsed, twitching in its final moments. The police retrieved the cocoons, confirming the worst. Inside were the mummified remains of Malcolm and Elaine Carter. With the discovery of the mutant spider, authorities assumed the case was closed. The town attempted to return to normal, but an unshakable fear loomed over them, an unanswered question. How many of them were still out there? How many more did Lab 88 create? The disappearances stopped, for now. But deep within the forests, hidden in the shadows, something still moved. And it was waiting.